Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. d6 defends the e5 square and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. Knight f3 develops the knight, supports d4, and prevents black from playing e5. Knight f6 develops the knight toward the center and controls the e4 and d5 squares. The bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. Your bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. This fianchettos the bishop by placing it on a powerful diagonal. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. Castling kingside tends to be safer than queenside, because you fianchetto your bishop, placing it on a powerful diagonal. A solid choice. Develops the bishop and attacks the center. This threatens to win a rook by trapping a piece. You prevented your opponent from being able to win a rook by trapping a piece? This overlooks an opportunity to develop a knight off its starting square. You strike at the center with a pawn, taking away space from your opponent. This kicks a queen. This moves your queen to a safer square, developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. Castling on the same side of the board as your opponent is a solid choice. There were worse moves, but also something much better. Nice, definitely the right move. White's knight has moved to a square with greater activity and control. Yes, this is the way. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. You are bringing your knight into play, eyeing the central squares. That's fine. You are threatening to tactically win a queen. This leads to losing a queen. This wins a queen. A very strong play. You captured that free knight. This moves the queen to safety. Very good choice. This wins a pawn. A good choice to move your threatened queen. That was a free pawn. Good job. That's what I would have played too. This defends the attacked knight. This move gives you a passed pawn, free to advance up the board. This move puts the pawn on a safer square. The attacker is now off the board, keeping your piece safe. Takes back. A knight in the center controls more squares. Very precise. You gain time because your opponent must deal with your threat. This threatens to capture a knight and win material after the follow-up trades. You trade off equal material. This wins a tempo by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This is the way to win a knight. This is the strongest option. Recapturing. Right on target. You win time by threatening a rook. This wins a knight. You captured back. This move puts the rook on a safer square. You captured a free pawn. This protects the attacked pawn. This is a fine move. One of the best moves. You're losing material with that move, but your position is still winning. Capturing that rook wins material. You move the bishop to a better square. This defends the attacked pawn. Nice, definitely the right move. A solid choice. Well done, an excellent move. This steps away from the checking knight. You found a safer square for your knight. This evades the check from the knight. Good thinking. This move puts your knight into a stronger, more active position. This steps away from the checking knight. This adds protection to your threatened knight. A very strong play. You can win material through a fork with the right follow-up from here. One of the best moves. Nice fork, you'll be winning material. This evades the check from the knight. You won material by capturing a rook. Recaptures. Yes, this is the way. A solid choice. You have to use your king in the endgame. A very strong play. Very good choice. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. Your bishop has a great outpost. One of the best moves. Good job. That's what I would have played too. A solid choice. You won a pawn for free. Very precise. You captured that free pawn. This is not the right idea. Nice, definitely the right move. This evades the check from the rook. Getting closer to the forced checkmate. This steps away from the checking rook. You're continuing down the road to checkmate. This is the strongest option. Your move gets closer to checkmate. This evades the check from the rook. You continue the checkmate attack. You did it. Nice checkmate.